In the land of Babylon, a proud king named Nebuchadnezzar ruled. One day, he built a massive golden statue that stood tall in the plain of Dura. It glittered in the sun, towering above everyone. The king made a decree. At the sound of the trumpet, flute, harp, and every kind of music, all people must bow down and worship the golden statue. Whoever refuses will be thrown immediately into a blazing furnace. When the music played, crowds of people fell on their knees, bowing to the golden idol. But three young men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, stood tall. They were servants of the living God, and they refused to bow. Some jealous officials rushed to the king and said, "O king, did you not command that all must bow to your statue? But these men do not serve your gods or worship the golden image you set up." The king was furious and had them brought before him. "Is it true," he demanded, "that you refuse to worship my gods or bow to my statue? I will give you one more chance. If you bow when the music plays, all will be well. But if not, you will be thrown into the fiery furnace. Then what God will be able to rescue you from my hand?" Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied with courage, "O king, we do not need to defend ourselves. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us. But even if he does not, we want you to know that we will never serve your gods or bow to your statue." Nebuchadnezzar's face twisted with rage. He ordered the furnace heated 7 times hotter than usual. The strongest soldiers tied up the 3 men and threw them into the roaring flames. The fire was so hot that it killed the soldiers who came too close. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego fell into the furnace, bound and helpless. But then, something astonishing happened. The king leapt to his feet and shouted, "Did we not throw 3 men into the fire? Look, I see 4 men walking freely in the flames, unharmed, and the 4th looks like a son of the gods." The crowd gasped. Inside the furnace, the 3 men walked calmly, and beside them stood a radiant figure, shining with heavenly light. The flames had no power over them. Nebuchadnezzar approached the furnace and called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out." They stepped out, and everyone saw that not a hair on their heads was burned. Their clothes were not scorched, and they didn't even smell of smoke. The king was amazed. He declared, "Praise be to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. No other God can save in this way." He then made a decree that no one in his kingdom should speak against their God. Lesson for life. This story reminds us that true faith stands firm even under fire. Sometimes God doesn't keep us out of the furnace, but he walks with us through it. And when we trust him, he can turn our greatest trials into our greatest testimonies.